Okay, so I wanted to share this album that I made today in a scrapbook class I went to. I saw it advertised and I decided I wanted to attend because next year I'm really hoping to make a bunch of different holiday albums for friends for Christmas and stuff. Sorry, my dog has an intense game of ball going down below. And hopefully, eventually, I'll be able to do some tutorials on those. Right now, I'm in the process of creating pretty great scrapbook room, but in the meantime, my house is a wreck and the lighting's terrible, blah, 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 but I think you get the idea. So I love this album. I saw this advertised. Like I said, it's someone named Mr. Pickle. He does some scrapbooking stuff. Originally put together this, and then the scrapbook store that I went to bought some of his kits after he came into the tutorial, and I went today to get one of them to show me how to do it. But he uses a chipboard album from Echo Park paper. And you're going to see what's really cool about their albums here is that they have this part that slides out where you can pick the pictures. So I was so fascinated by that, and that's kind of what drew me to it. He also used a series of paper and stickers and stuff by Chillingsworth Manor by Cassandra Cooper. So this particular design has all these stickers and all these papers from that we used, and then I'll show you a couple other things. So to start with, here's the cover, and if I would just pay a little bit more attention, his was really neat because his first slide, the eyeball, the second eyeball here, was attached to this slide thing, but mine is not, but still it's kind of fun. Okay, but the cool thing about most of these pages is that there's a slide out part right here, and right now, you see I just inked it because I'm going to actually put a photo there later, but since this may be a gift to someone, I didn't put a photo there today. And then, just FYI, I know I put some of these things have some foam on the back so they kind of pop up, but if you were curious like me, and I think I'm going to do some 101 type things soon with scrapbooking, because to stick these spiders down and this little cloud stuff, and actually the mummy stuff I kind of covered up unfortunately, you can use glue like this. It doesn't have to be this brand. It's called tacky glue, and it's a permanent adhesive. It actually sticks pretty quickly. It'll go on white, but it dries clear, and all of these are stuck down with that. So in the past I've used super glue and I've not had as good of luck, and so that's kind of the advice I've been given. And I know I've kind of been curious how people stick these large 3D items on their book. Okay, so that's the first page. You can kind of see there's a mummy. I did a lot of inking. Again, I'm going to share some tutorials on that soon, just because I know those are things that I always had questions about. So this is the first page, and there's not as much space here for pictures. Now I may actually add like some little pictures here or whatever, but that's because you can add a picture here, and then you could do some journaling on these pages here. So I just love that. Okay, so this page, I created a pocket out of this, and I just kind of did my own book here, but just made this out of some scrapbook paper and put it together. And even this little like tab type thing was part of that sticker pack I told you about, and then added some lace, and then I created a pocket with half an envelope stuck down, and then I did this over it. Now here's the cool thing. So most of the pages are those slides, but this particular page, it might originally have been like a cover or something, but in this case, it slides up like this. And so just kind of a fun, different way of doing it. This one I kept pretty flat. You can see this is ready for a photo, but because this slides down over it, I didn't want to put anything too large, and also that leaves just more space for photos, because ultimately albums are great, but you want to have some space for photos, and then again, slides out. So, let me show you the back of the little thing there is this. Again, kept it really flat because that's what is sliding. Try that again. Sliding down like this. Now in this case, the chipboard is kind of a gray color or brown color. I did ink it. Since it's Halloween, I wanted to look aged. A lot of times I might paint it or something like that to give it a whatever color I want to go with, but I just inked in this page in this case because of the fact that it is Halloween and it's supposed to look a little aged, and all of this is inked around the edges. Again, I created just a little pocket here out of paper by just doing adhesive on 3 of the 4 sides, and then I made these little tags, which eventually I'm going to put some photos on, or else the recipient will put some photos on. Over here, this flower is actually still drying. So you can see, this is what the spider webs look like on that first page a little while ago, but I did this not too long ago. So this flower was just stuck down with that tacky glue again, And then I did a little 3D embellishment there. And I mean, there's no photos. I don't know why I keep sliding it out for you. I did ink the sides just so if it doesn't have to look good here because that's where I'm going to put the photo. But the one thing that they had advised was not to put scrapbook paper on it because it's really a tight squeeze in there. So it's going to just be totally covered by photo. All right. And then the very last page right here is just these two little things. I'm going to eventually put a photo in there, so I did not put adhesive at the top so that it can slip down inside there. And then right here, if you can see, there's a little bit of a shimmer on the spider, and it really is a little more precise than it looks with this light. But good light coming soon, like I said. We're going to scrapbook. This is actually something I just got today, and it's called a Wink and Stella pen. I'm sure people that actually scrapbook all the time just roll their eyes because I didn't know what this was. But going back to the old school way of 101, and all it is, it's like stickles if you use them, and I got a clear one just because I could put it pretty much on any color. They sell them in all different colors, but I got a clear one, and oh goodness, it's like a little paint pen. It would be more helpful if I could, oh, sorry. Okay, it's like a little paint pen here. And when you originally open it, you have to pull the seal off that. And I just kind of painted the side, and it dries really, really quick because it's like a pen. I just did a terrible job of showing you that. But it's called Wink and Stella. And I'm excited to use that a little bit more just to bring shine and stuff. I'm all about glitter. So, very, very simple album. Probably took me a couple hours. But now that I've put one of these together, it wouldn't even take that long. And the nice thing was just having all the paper in that paper series. And so my plan is to buy some more of these from that company. And then do some other holidays and things. And just kind of explore some ways to make scrapbook albums. So I can give those next year for Christmas and birthdays and stuff like that. So that's it.